Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation, reporting to duty, locked and loaded, and whatever else kind of analogy you can use for basically saying I'm here, reporting to you from behind this plastic microphonic device. Yes, indeed, I hope everybody is doing well as we march on through into yet another weekend. Yes, indeed. Greetings. Very good. Hope everybody is doing great. Let's get this thing going where we are at to see and who is here on the slow algorithm day. Like we'll have a small crowd tonight. This is the way it usually works. But some days the algorithm is not as kind as others. So here we go. Very good. So we've got Ziggy. Hey, we have a scammer too. That's one thing for sure. If the algorithm were scammer calls, we'd be quite busy. We do very successful here. Hello?
Hi, this is Sam with Healthcare Solution. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Sam. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. Thank you for asking. So, sir, this is regards to your Medicare options. I believe you have Medicare Part A and B, am I correct?
Yes, I do. I have Medicare Part A and Part B.
Okay, and since you have Medicare Part A and B, Charles, you are qualified to receive additional benefits for yourself with no additional cost, okay?
Okay. Very good.
Okay, and since you're qualified and to address you properly, may I know how to pronounce your first and last name?
It's Charles Manson.
Charles Jensen?
Charles Manson. M-A-N-S-O-N.
Okay.
Okay.
So Charles, you're from the states of Virginia, am I correct?
Louisiana.
You're from the state of Louisiana, okay.
71202 is a zip code.
71220?
71202, yes.
Okay. So Charles, may I know how old are you?
67.
Okay. So Charles, do you make your own healthcare decision?
Yes, I make my own healthcare decisions, yes.
Okay, so Charles, that's all the information that I needed. What I'm going to do now, Charles, is to connect your call to one of our medical specialists in your area so they can now discuss to you the additional benefits that you are qualified for, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and before I transfer this call, Charles, let me just read a quick disclaimer.
You don't have to read that. I've heard the disclaimer before. You don't have to read that. Just go ahead and transfer me. I don't have a lot of time, so go ahead and transfer me now, please. It's okay.
This will be quick.
Yeah, go ahead. It's okay. No, it's not quick. I already know. Go ahead and transfer me.
Okay, by saying yes, Charles, you are agreeing and verifying that you override any do not call directory. You might be registered on and agree to the terms and services on coastangels.com. Is that a yes, Charles?
Please transfer me now, please. I'm already on the do not call list.
Right?
I'm already on the do not call list, as you know. So please transfer me. Go ahead and transfer me. Darn it, I never get past that point. Of course, it doesn't matter if you say yes or no, because they always break the law about that anyway. But anyway, it's very good. Let's see here. Yeah. And by the way, culture of currency. Before this call, before I came live, I had like 10 calls in the past hour. 10 calls in the past hour. Maybe more than that. I could probably count them on. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. And Ziggy says, gold coins and silver bars. I won't touch ASC with the premiums today. Silver kilo bar feels hefty in the hand. Yes, indeed. Yes, they sure do. Sometimes you got to do it. I didn't have any kilo bars, so I'm thinking it's a good idea to get some of those. Yes, indeed. All right. Yes, I know, Scott S., but I like to waste their time. It's fun. Silver Stanger says, I saw the same deal, Silver Stanger did, but I'm only buying gold for the rest of this month. I have to get those gold ounces up no matter the distraction. There you go. Sometimes you're right, and I have avoided these deals too in the past because I was focused on gold too. This year has just been a little bit different for me, but yes, indeed. All right, thank you guys for being here. We're gonna have a smaller crowd tonight because the algorithm is not handy. So if you do press the thumbs up button, it may help break through that algorithm. I appreciate that. Welcome, James Smith. We've got Cybercurrent Twitcher is here. Liquid Electrum is here. Scott S is here. Well, thank you guys for being here. Richard Lovett. All these channels influence on buying things I wouldn't have to buy. I've been able to afford all things I get. I'm a prepper collector now. Good to be on both sides of the silver coin. True that. That's right. Yes, indeed it is. And Matteo Sternato says, all those SM rounds were beauties. Thanks, Celibate Metal, and keep doing all your great work. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. He's referring to the return of the Salivation Silver. This is the channel round that's people been asking about it for quite some time. It is now back in stock. Where are we at here? It's now back in stock. Let's see. Okay, very good. All right, over here is over there. Bid for silver bars, possible Chinese fakes. Yeah, there's fakes potential for anything. I mean, in China, they have a lot of fakes that come over. Silver eagles are probably just as likely, but the thing is, you test your silver, you should be fine. DA is here. Welcome. Yes, indeed. All right, let's get over here. We've got Rocky Superstar. Sal, why YouTube is doing their BS again? I did not get a Sal notification on this video. Yes. And people have been saying that recently, especially over the last week. People have been saying they've not been getting notifications for the videos, which is why I've been encouraging people to bookmark the channel page. If you go to the channel page there like this and just bookmark it, then you'll probably be fine. Yes, indeed. And you'll at least be able to see all the videos that I've posted any given day. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rocky, for being a faithful viewer. Welcome. Johnny B is here. Welcome. Glad you guys are here. UDT Ghost says, Sal, my side hustle is I scrap copper. All right, there you go. That's a good way to do it. I buy most of my silver with the money. My wife's not on board with buying silver and or gold. She keeps saying we can't eat silver, and that's another story. It keeps me going. There you go. Well, that's true, but maybe one day you will be able to use your silver to buy food. And even if you can't use it to necessarily buy food directly, you can sell it when the price is right to use that money to buy. It's very liquid. There you go. Cat Weasel is here. I'm getting a Gold Britannia with a recent dip. Yeah. In fact, the gold did close. Well, it's up a little bit. It's more this afternoon. Everything's up slightly. But yes, indeed. But it is a dip overall. Okay, where are we at here? We are expecting like 3 scammers to call me at 6:15, just so you know. Patriotic Stacker. It is so important to hustle and take as much hours, side hustles, and especially if you are young. Soon people won't be able to find work. Hustle and pay off your debt. There you go. Exactly right, Patriotic Stacker. Well said. Very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Hello, Lost Capital is the money. Yes, indeed. Welcome. Well, actually, that's not true. The only reason why I say it's not true is there's a couple of very popular YouTube channels here that are precious metals that have broken through big time. Yankee Stacking and Silver Dragons, and also 2 is 1. Their videos are all over the place, and the crazy views amount them. But yes, but thank you so much. Neil's World is here. Toker Talk is here. Distant Aggressor, but good to see you, Lost Capital. Appreciate you. And let's see here. Ooh, Scott S. flips houses to investors. If we buy a house in a skeptical area, they almost always strip out all the copper. If we don't put a guard dog in, you even pull the wires out of the walls. There you go. Yes, indeed. Rocky Superstar says hello. By the way, Scott, it's amazing this is just coincidence, but that you say that you flip houses to investors, because I know somebody whose also his name was Scott that gave me had a bet with, and I won the bet, and he skedaddled. He was a faithful viewer, and he said, "I'm serious about this bet," and everything. It's like, oh, this is great. We're gonna do this. I took him for his word, and then all of a sudden, he was like, well, just give me 30 more days and we'll double the stakes. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Because at the very beginning of this bet, I told him, I said, I tell you what, because it's the outcome we both didn't want. and I said, just keep the money. You'll probably need it anyway. And he says, no, I promised this was going to come true, and it never did. And it's just a funny story. No, don't hear from people. You think you know people, and then they skedaddle when they're caught dead to rights. It's crazy. Anyways, all right. Let's see here. Well, Scott, actually, the bet was about the 2020 election, and I can't say too much about it because of the YouTube thing. You can't say too much about that. But anyways, I predicted the outcome that we got, and he said it would be another thing, and it turned out that was not the case. And I gave him like months to prove for him to come forth and to see if what was going to happen on a certain date was going to happen, and it never did. But it was just a funny thing. But anyways, Larry Good. All right, the Department of Numismatics says the best value for the smallest size you can get. Bro, is that what she really said? That's right. There you go. The best value for the small size you can get. Yes, indeed. Just doesn't seem to fit here. Ah, see what you did there. That's a good one. Good catch on that, Department of Numismatics. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. There we go. Yes, indeed. Scott S. He's been selling investor houses for 20 years. My business has more liars, cheaters, and scumbags than you can shake a stick at. I'm sure. It's crazy. And the thing is I saw this guy and knew he was a realtor. And I thought, well, this guy's probably trustworthy. I was completely taken back by it. Now, obviously, I'm not out anything. It was a gentleman's bet, but I took him for his word. But you're right, anyways. Let's see here. Very good. Let's see here. Where are we at? All right, let's move on up here. Jeffrey Jackson says, Sal makes videos every day, sometimes twice a day, sometimes more. Let's celebrate every ounce of silver we buy. Bless you, Sal. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you very much. This is on the 2 Reasons video I did the other day. Okay. Very good. Let's get back over here. We've got Silver Struck chiming in here. He's got a great channel, by the way. He says, that's one coin I don't have in the stack, Sal. The smooth edge is more akin to metals, like you said. I was just handling a Chiwu Chungwang metal from Comsco. Smooth edge. That's right. That's right. They do have the smooth edge. Smooth edge indeed. Hello, Piney Moore 94. Welcome. I think you're either a new viewer or a new commenter. Welcome. Glad to see you're here. Yeah, we're slurping on some coffee here, by the way. And by the way, hello to Rocky Superstar and Sterling Cannabis is here. Good to see you. And we have a scammer right there. Let's take the scammer. Hello. Hello, Treasure Charger.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Linda Davis from Debt Free America. Well, the reason I'm calling you is because after the economic shutdown, the FDCA is actually eliminating consumer credit card debt completely. So would you be interested in learning more about this program?
Yes.
Please hold just 1 second and let me get you transferred to my senior manager. They will be able to help you. Okay?
Okay. Hello?
Hi, this is Elizabeth Esposito. First, I want to thank you for keeping your line open and, more importantly, for your patience today. I'm a certified underwriting officer calling to assist you in completing your debt profile. Who am I speaking with today?
Is this a real person?
Yeah, sure.
Charles. Charles.
Okay, now please spell your first and last name slowly.
CHARLES MANSON. Boy, these things, they take so much, they're doing all these automated...
Now, can you tell me what your total liability is in terms of debt?
$10,000. Hurry, Chutia. $10,000. Get me to a live Indian scammer. Hello?
If we were truly a scam, then I would not have my job and our company would not be running. We are being recognized by the Better Business Bureau as a company that is truthful and extremely loyal to our customers in settling, forgiving, and prioritizing unsecured debt. Okay?
Okay. $10,000.
How many cards do you have that are carrying a balance, or that you're even just making the minimum payment on, or
Two
high
cards.
balances?
2 cards. Two cards. Come on. I want to get to a...
Alrighty, now please go ahead and confirm your address so that you can view all the information that we find for yourself, okay?
23 Peach Street, Monroe, Louisiana. Chutia, Mardachode. Gandu, Gandmara Chutia. Let's take this one. We have to patch them through.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello?
Richard?
Yes, this is Richard.
Hey, Richard, this is Jameer with Citrus Tree Capital. How's everything going?
Hi, Jameer with Citrus Tree Capital. Good to see you, sir. Even though I'm not looking at you, I'm hearing you, and you're not a bot like this.
Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thank you. This is a bot on the other side, on the other call. Ignore her. She's a cunt.
Yeah. We actually spoke yesterday in regards to some funding. You told me to give you a call back 6:15 sharp today.
Well, but you're a minute early.
A minute early, yeah.
I applaud you for being a little bit early. You know.
Yeah. I wanted to be a little early because I didn't want to get on any other call and then miss the 6:15 slot. So.
Right. Very good. Now I will say I'm a little bit paranoid right now since I've been speaking with bots for the last 15 minutes. To prove you're not a bot, can you say the following word? Pumpernickel Schnickel Silver.
Pumpernickel Schnickel Silver.
There you go. You said it perfect. You actually said it better than I did. That's pretty good. I like.
Yeah, I'm not a bot, sir. So
You're not a
I can tell you a
bot.
little bit about myself, just so you know that I'm not a bot as well. My name is Jameer. I'm a senior rep over here at Citrus Tree Capital. Been working here for about like 2 or 3 years now. I'm actually like 26. I'm located in the New Jersey area, just like you. So.
Can you give me your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Pisces, nice. What is your favorite silver bullion coin?
I don't even know what a silver bullion coin is.
Okay, well that's okay. That's all right. We can. I believe that you're an actual human, living, breathing human being. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. All right. Well, nice. So let's see. So in order to make this loan happen, you probably need. I'm gonna guess. I'm just venturing a guess here that you're probably gonna need 3 months of my bank statements, right? Am I correct in that assessment?
You are exactly correct, Richard.
See, I wasn't born yesterday. I was born 3 days ago, but not yesterday.
That's a good one. I'm sure, I don't think that you sound like a smart guy. You sound like you know what you're talking about. You sound like you know what you're doing.
Well, thank you. Some people, yeah.
Hear you.
I feel like, since I have a business, I feel like, I've probably been able to make my way through this world somehow, some way. Indeed.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. All right. So, so the bank statements, and so what I'm going to tell you what I need this money for.
Okay.
Because I'm an entrepreneur, I don't believe in manure. I believe in entrepreneurship. Okay. And
Yep, I hear you.
and so I want to get into the tampon market right now because it's a little bit slim right now. And the reason is you may have heard about the recent tampon shortage.
Yeah, I actually have. My girlfriend fucking preaches it to me all the time.
There you go. There you go. Well, I've got an invention for your girlfriend that she's going to love. She was going to love this. This is a new type of tampon that we're going to be able to produce here in the good old US of A. And we are going to dip that tampon into a solution of silver ions to provide extra protection. It'll prevent the toxic shock. It's gonna break the Tampax market as well as the Comex market, and it's gonna be better than Hades defecating on a high relief silver coin. It's gonna be great.
All right, that's good.
Yeah,
Good.
So what we need to do is we need to procure the silver for the solution, and it's a special kind of absorbent material for this Tampax, this tampon. Not Tampax is a brand; it's going to be a new brand. It's called the Silver Kitty. It's called the Silver Kitty. It's a play on words, as you can imagine what kitty could be referencing to, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I wasn't born yesterday, like you had said.
That's right. There you go. Exactly. There, yes, sir. You're a smart man. You know it. You know that's what she said. All right, very good. So we're going to take this silver-infused tampon and stick them up the vagina of women all across the nation. That's going to be our new radio ad campaign. And stick this up your vagina and you will be a happy woman. And because it's going to prevent infections, it's going to prevent toxic shock, it's going to prevent the shortage because we're going to produce them here in the United States. We're going to distribute them through the U.S. Mint's distribution service. PS Web, we're going to use them out of Memphis, Tennessee to distribute these tampons everywhere. That means you place an order, boom, it's right to your door within as quickly as you would get a U.S. Mint product. And sometimes it's pretty fast, depending on how close you live to Memphis, Tennessee, that is. And the hubs around the,
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how long would it take for it to get here in New Jersey if I had, told my girlfriend, hey, my guy Richard's got some new thing on the market right now. You should definitely try it out. You should definitely go order it. You can order at such and such place in Memphis. How long would it get there? How long would it take to get to our front step?
2 to 4 business days. I know that's a kind of wide range, but if you pay for expedited shipping for an extra $4.99, we can have it to you in 1 business day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I mean, I figured she could probably hold it that long, right?
Yeah. I hope so.
I mean, we don't want a bloody mess everywhere, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course.
There's other things you can use in the interim, but I'm saying stock up. Hey, hold on, just hold that thought 1 second here. Hello?
Hey, Richard, it's Gene over at Progressive Capital. How are ya?
Hi, Gene. Say hello to Jameer. He's over there at Citrus Fruit Capital.
What about Charles? When are we going to be speaking to Charles?
Oh, I mean, I am Charles. I'm Charles.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. This is Charles. You were probably talking to Richard before. Jameer is on the other line, too. Say hello to Jameer. I was just pitching him on my tampon thing.
Oh, okay.
You want me to...
So you're not a real guy?
No.
I am.
You're
just a guy that's angry and that's going to, play games.
I'm an automated bot. I forgot what your actual name was again, because I'm an automated bot. I wasn't born yesterday. I was born three days ago.
There's no way you make $100,000 a month.
It's $98,000 a month. Are you still there, Jameer?
Yeah, I'm still here.
That dude was a douche, was he not? I think he needs one of my tampons to stick up his rear end. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Some of these loan scammers, you never know. You know what I'm saying? You can tell pretty quickly who's legit and who should quit, right?
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, he was not a nice man, was he?
Okay, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, he was not. He was not good. Yes. Well, anyway, so there we go. So now we need to try to find distribute. Well, so we have the distribution channels. That's my pitch. We need the silver. We've got the materials for the tampons. Now we just need the funding for it. That's where you come in. And then I need to get you 3 business bank statements. I'm going to have my girl fax them over to you. And then we'll do that. All right? What do you think of that? Does that sound like a plan, Stan?
Sounds like a plan, of course.
Jameer,
but,
not a plan. I'm using a little... Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. So it does sound like a plan. I would just need to know how much you're currently depositing per month, if you I heard you say 98K.
98, and he said there's no way you're earning $100,000. I said I never did said I was earning $100,000 a month. It's $98,000 a month.
98, right?
Yeah,
okay,
98,000.
So do you currently have any bankruptcies on the account or no?
No bankruptcies on this account. Now, the other guy that we were talking to, he was morally bankrupt. That guy was. But anyways, but that's...
Yeah, kind of sounded like it.
Yeah.
So do you have any negatives on the account or no?
I live a very positive and uplifting life, Jameer. I like to be positive about things. I really do. It's in my best interest to be positive.
It sounds like it. So what's the credit score?
Let's see. I don't have it handy, but it's in the upper 700s last time I checked.
Okay, upper 700s. All right. And how much would this silver, I guess, cost you, or whatever you're putting into these tampons? How much would it cost you? So how much would you be looking for, essentially?
Well,
funded?
You'd really like to get about $250K or $250,000, whichever is less or more.
So what I can tell you is that we only fund up to 100 to 120% of what you're currently depositing per month.
Okay.
So if we can get you something around 100K, is that something you could still use for that?
Yeah, but the thing is, silver's price is starting to climb again. It went up 20 cents today, and I want to try to lock in on the low on that. You know what I'm saying? So,
of course, yeah.
So that means I want to maximize it by buying more for less. So silver's sitting at $21.24. It went up 20 cents a day, and if I could lock in under $21 an ounce and get as much silver as I can for that, then we could do it. So $250,000 is really what I'm looking for if we could do it. Now, what we could do, if my numbers don't match up to the to what you can loan out, let's use you and your girlfriend's income, and we'll go in together on this, and we'll be rich. You can quit your job there, and we'll do the Silver Kitty thing together. What do you think?
Sounds like a good idea. It sounds a little promising, but again, like
just
I said,
a little promising. We're talking a huge promise. This is something that's going to change lives around America. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, no, I hear you, but and I'd love to, honestly, Richard. It sounds promising. Like I said, I think that you'd be able to profit, but the only thing is I'm not a business owner, so
that's okay.
You
don't have to be. You work for a business. You work for a business, and more than likely your girlfriend works for a business too, and so we can just use your incomes. We can probably take these numbers and we can just branch them and pull them in together on my business. We'll use my business account to do it with. You know what I'm saying? And we can take your income and her income and all three of us, and I bet you we can get that $250,000 between the three of us, and we make it happen. And we can move away, and I could be a third wheel on a business trip together. You know what I mean? It'd be great. And it'd be promising.
Yeah, it does sound promising, like I said, Richard. And I think I could be able to help you, but I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, Jameer, think about this. Think about it over the weekend. Think about it over the week. I have to go. But think about it over the weekend. Talk it over with your girl and tell her about this. I think she's going to be excited about this. And call me back Tuesday at 6:15, and let's reconvene then and see where we're at on this, okay? But I do have to go to a meeting right now. But let's see where we're at here on Tuesday. Give you a weekend to absorb the idea. Talk it over with your lady, and we'll reconvene, okay?
All right, so before I let you go, let me send you over an application, and like that, you can at least fill out the application and send over your statements, and then on Tuesday when we reconvene, we can, talk a little bit more about...
Well, you can do that, but I have to get your numbers first before we do that, but we can try it. silverkitty47@gmail.com is the email address, but yeah, so there you go. All righty?
So silverkitty47@gmail.com. Correct?
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
All right. So I'll send you over the application. It's very easy. Just fill it out, and Tuesday I'll give you a call back so we can reconvene and visit this topic again.
Very good. Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful weekend.
You as well, Richard.
Take care.
Great talking to you, all right?
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Hey, the scammer. There we go. I was not hinting at a threesome, just so you know. I'm not into dudes. Richard Metcalf. Thank you, sir. He has been an honorary citizen for 7 months now. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that very much. And Sterling Cannabis wants antibacterial TP. Welcome to Coins A to Z. Gotta go on Shark Tank. There you go. Exactly. Go on Shark Tank. All right. Let's get into the maelstrom of madness with these comments. We have the lovely Nix Coins, who has made a comment here. Let's see what she's got to say. This is on the video. Increase. Will holding physical gold and silver ever hit the mainstream? It's a good question. Will it ever? It makes you wonder. With the new ways to invest in silver and gold, I wonder how popular holding your own physical metals will be. Silver and gold have been around from the beginning of time, since hasn't it had the opportunity to become mainstream already? I really don't know. It seems people have a difficult time believing in precious metals. I definitely hear you, and the answer to your question is it has been mainstream. For most of human history, it's been mainstream. But the thing is the fiat dollar, and of course now with digital ways of investing, it's lost its luster in that regard. But for the most of history, it has been mainstream. But we can make silver and gold great again, if it were, for lack of better language there. Assume if things continue to go the way they're going, especially with the cryptocurrencies. Of course, Bitcoin has kind of recovered some of his losses, so some people are going to have some hope there, but it took a pretty big hit recently. Very good. All right. JRT Jonathan Winchell, regarding silver bars, did I hear you correct? The premium is not mainstream compared to silver coins, where they're higher because it is mainstream? Well, I may have misspoke there, because that's not what I meant. The premium has increased, and I would just say the premium has increased in spite of it not being mainstream. There's been enough people that have bought more of it that has caused the premium to go up. If that's correct, so that's what it meant by that. The silver coins, where they're higher. Let's see here. So yeah, I hope you understood what I was saying there. If it goes mainstream and where everybody starts collecting, or a lot more, like, we're talking, double the amount of stackers out there, you're going to see more likely premiums really skyrocket. Then you have a real separation, because it's going to eat into double or even triple the demand, especially amongst smaller investors out there. You will see it eat into the industrial demand portion of it. Welchco Services says the vast majority of the population of the world will eventually learn this history and math lesson. Unfortunately, for those, it will be too late. By the time most learn, it may be too late. Good point. Good to see Steve C. Bill 457 is here. Good to see you guys. JM Unleashed is here. Glad you guys are here. Appreciate you. Silver Scientist says, buying opportunities, my friends. Keep stacking. Higher wages and energy mean higher mining cost in the future. Thus, prices will reflect. It may take time, my friends. Until then, rejoice. That's right. And it may take more time than some people think, because the all-in sustaining cost for silver mined as a primary metal is much more than it is as a byproduct of other metals. In fact, as a byproduct, it's probably not more than $10 an ounce. Yes, indeed. Likely between 4 and 10. It just depends on the mine. It depends on how they do it. Hello, Silver Loving Lou is here. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Robert says, I started buying silver in 1995. Since then, the dollar lost half its value, but silver did a 4 times. It does keep and more, but its own time, not yours. So dollar's lost half of its value since 1995, and silver increased its value about 4 times, I think is what he's trying to say there. And that's true. However, that's, again, just as that's positive for silver, you're looking at a specific point in time. Sometime in 1995, the dollar lost half its value. Silver gained 5 times since then. But people that are coming in last year or even 5 years ago, or 2 years ago, would be singing a different tune. But you're right, but that is well said. Very good. Hey, good to see you. Department of Numismatics is here. Welcome. Love Button is here. Good to see Love Button. Good to see all you guys unlocked is here. Thank you, thank you. James Smith says, been buying the quarter-ounce gold Philharmonic. All right, there you go. And I wonder about, because I'm not seeing those fractional Philharmonics. I wonder if their diameter is larger as well, too. All right, Justin Sartain, he's joining in, sneaking in from work. But it's okay, because he's the boss. That's right, Justin Sartain is the boss, man. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So he can do it. So we don't have to whisper, because Justin Sartain, in fact, he can call an employee meeting and say, this is an employee meeting with a guest speaker. It's Uncle Sal. You must listen to this spiel or get fired. No, I'm kidding. All right, very good. All right, copper sounds cool in the pinger. Yes, indeed, it does sound good in there. It has a wild kind of wavery, like a little fluttery sound to it, doesn't it? Steve Woods, been thinking about you as I watch the hearings. What do you think the odds are of Trump going to jail? I think they will get him on the collection of money, saying it was for the election. And they will grasp at straws to do anything they can to get him locked up and prevent him from running again, that's for sure. With the right process or jury or judge or trial, they'll whatever legal precedent they can get, they will do. I don't know. I really don't know. Likely it would have to be a state thing. The collection of money in New York is probably where they would it would be up to them. And the cases are going on there, but who knows what's going to happen there. Let's see here. But it's all a witch hunt. It's all completely a witch hunt. And so I'm not saying that he's perfect or anything like that, but nonetheless, they are unfairly going after him for sure. All right. Serge Gilbert says here, how can it rally? He asked the question. If, as everyone says in the channels, that it's manipulated, can someone explain to me again? I'm a slow learner. Is it not futile to keep saying the same old crap? Personally, I'm not buying that silver stuff until it comes down under $20 minimum, until the Fed pivot after raising the rates to 3% to fight inflation. Then they will start printing money again, and it might rise a couple of dollars. Considering premiums, it will take 20 years to break even. Seriously, this is a whole bunch of dog crap. Well, Serge, anything could happen. No one can predict the future, but I actually talked about that very subject today, about a pivot, a potential pivot. Yes, indeed. God love the orange man, as Brian Morris. I said, that's right, Brian. Coins A to Z, what's the smallest size modern gold coin you're aware of? As far as I'm aware, a half gram is the smallest, but you are a Salvation member, may know better. I have a half gram. I think I've got a half gram kangaroo gold coin. Also, I have a 1/25th of an ounce gold coin as well, too, that I will probably do a video on. I just found it. In fact, I found it, and I have not done anything, not put it in my safe storage keeping. So let me see. I've got it right here. Yes, it's 1/25th of an ounce. So I don't know how that equates to grams or not. That might be half a gram. I don't know. Can somebody do the math on that? Is 1/25th of an ounce a half gram? Because a tenth of an ounce is 3.1 grams. I think, if I'm not mistaken. They have one, actually, it's good. That's right. 1/40th of an ounce coins. And that's right. And there you go. I was just going to say it. 1/50th of an ounce. Gold Krugerrand. Good call, CCT. That's right. I do remember that in 2017 they came out with that. A 1/50th of an ounce gold Krugerrand. That thing was very expensive too. I think it was like $80 or something when it came out. Pathetic Prepper says, hey Sal, I remember when you bought the gold Brit. Did you ever get the Oriental Border one? That same year. I wish they went with that background and the new security marks. Are you getting the gold Cook Island ship coin? Was on the fence, but just pulled the trigger if these prices decrease anymore. Well, to answer your question, I did not get the Oriental Border gold coin, but I do have the ship, and I do have the bounty. That's what that is. Justin Sartain, thank you so much, Justin. Happy Friday. Jesus is King of Kings. He indeed is, for sure. Thank you, Justin. First super chat of the night. Thank you, my friend. I'm going to give you 20 push-ups. Thank you, my friend. Very kind of you. And by the way, good news from the Supreme Court today, by the way, guys. Yes, indeed. Good news from the Supreme Court. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. Those are wondering what's going on there. Well, for every super chat dollar donated, it's 1 push-up. For every PayPal friends and family dollar donated, it is 2 push-ups. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. All right. So there's where that is. And thank you, Justin. Very kind indeed. All right. And let's get up here. So Pathetic Prepper, yes. These prices decrease anymore. I may have to get back into silver this year after 3-year absence. I'm busy getting backdated pandas. All right, there you go. Collecting. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, thank you, Pathetic Prepper. I'm not sure yet on the 100 ounces, but we're working at it. But thank you, my friend. And Tucson Bubba is here. Thank you so much. $5 for Sal's Coffee or Chocolate Fund. Slurp, no push-ups needed. Thank you so much. We're going to do that for you in stereo. Here we go. For Tucson Bubba, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Very good. Try Again is here. Hello, Gold Maple. Good to see you. Right. Thank you, Pathetic Prepper. To the Scourge says the following here. Honestly, if you can't see that the only reason PMs are primarily up in the last 3 years came from 2 huge fear spikes, there's no sense discussing the subject. Stats from old college days would say, look how far PMs have come, and really not pay attention to the psychology which has provided these spikes. To argue that PMs manipulated are a hedge against inflation based off 2010 and 1980 is not relevant. Different time, different psychologies. That's right. Well, and those were essentially 2011 and 1980s were anomalies. Yes, indeed. Okay. Chad Lichtenstein. The only thing is the ruling. Yes, a woman can still have an abortion. They just may have to go a state where it's legal. And that's really all the ruling says. It does not ban abortions nationwide. Let's see here. Buyback on Philharmonic is 20 cents over spot on a popular online dealer website. So not much of a premium above spot. Wow, crazy. 20 cents above spot for those. Okay. Platinum Gnome says, I've been buying since 2015. So I'm still happy metals rallied in 2020. I'm in no hurry for more price hikes myself. There you go. Good job, Platinum. Yes, indeed. Not in a hurry for those rate hikes, or for those price hikes. And Chad Lichtenstein, yes, no problem. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate it. There is a widespread rumor. It is pretty much spread far and wide across the country, and I'm here to confirm that indeed the South Gals do make the Salivation Nation great again. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Yes, good question, Love Button. It'll be very interesting to see what the protests will be like. How peaceful they will be. Yes, indeed. Very interesting. All right. And Corium is here and caught me live. Thank you, Corium. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Art Best is here as well, too. Thank you, Art Best. Appreciate all you guys joining me here on this Friday night. We have 44 thumbs up and 64 watchers. And you've got Chris Lawless says, I have 1 gold, Philly 1 ounce, and I love it. No queen, absolutely beautiful coin, a classic, very interesting video. Better call Sal. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that, sir. Yeah. All right. Nice. Very cool. And congratulations on your gold, Philly. Victor Illustrado says, maybe you just need to be patient. The one who is the most patient always wins. What do you want to do? Hold dollars that are inflating anyway. Come on, that's right, exactly. Just be patient. That's true. Good point. It's really the bottom line. We know the dollar is going to continue to lose value, for sure, whereas gold and silver will, in the end, ultimately hold their own. And that's what it's about. It's about holding their own, preserving what you already have, not getting rich on anything. Let's see here. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Rusty Pranger, I searched for what is COMEX, and I'm thrilled that Sal is the first hit. I'm ready to learn, brother. Well, thank you. Wow, that's pretty cool. That what is the COMEX, and this video comes up here. Very kind. Thank you, Rusty Pranger, and I appreciate that. And by the way, that's just it. If you ever want to know what this channel has done videos on, we're going to get to a comment here where they talk about that. You can always go to the channel page here, and you can go over and scroll to the very end and click that little search tool for any given video to see what I've done a video on. All right. Very good. And Nick Jacques. I think that's how you pronounce that. My French is not very good, though, I must confess. All the fireworks is coming, just starting with the Fed, fart, liquidity, consequences, economic decline, etc. People only know quick turnaround, and Fed helps saving the day. But the situation now is bigger than the Fed, and people will be freaking out soon enough. Gold and silver will be a thing down the road, I have no doubt. Weak hands and hedge funds are bailing out now. Banks and institutions will soon be taking long positions and encouraging and then encourage others. That's how nature works. There you go. Yep. All right. Very good. Thank you for your thoughts on that, Nick. All right. And Adam Spencer says gold is holding its value at least. Silver is just being its pathetic self. I understand. But again, I would encourage you to look through the past 5 years on silver. Now look at the past 10 years and look at the new shelf where silver is now. I refer to it as a shelf, a new kind of floor for it. Very good. Watch Wizard says, I'm thinking the rally is in the premiums. The more piece of evidence towards manipulation. Yes, I think that's definitely something to be said for that. Ken Kaufman says, it might be hard with copper, signaling not only a recession, but a depression, with copper is making that signal. That's interesting. Copper is heavily used in industry, especially from electric vehicles, housing, motors, wiring, electronic components of all kinds. We would be in for a hurricane economically if copper's price foreshadows one which appears to be doing. Interesting. Well, if the bottom is dropping out on copper demand, and I'm going to actually look that up right now because that's pretty intriguing to see where copper is. Copper is actually up slightly, but it's actually no, it's down slightly now. I guess this screen didn't refresh. $3.85 a pound. That's 15 cents short of $4, which still was a pretty high amount. Nickel, by the way, is $10 and some. Hello, good to see Austrian Stacker. Silver Drill Pickle is here. Good to see all you guys. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. As we march on ahead here. And let's see. Blind Silver Stacker says, my wife and I are holding on to our purchases and buying more on a weekly basis. There you go. Nice. Way to go. Good strategy. Good strategy. And yes, indeed. I agree with that, Coins A to Z. I like platinum bullion. I did a video earlier today on this very copper bullion piece, a 5-ounce Aztec, and it's just cool. I bought it because I enjoyed it, you know. Sometimes you buy stuff just for the fun of it, you know. It's not really necessarily going to break the bank or, you know, but you know what I'm saying, or skyrocket in price. But anyways, to catch up with what you paid for it. Jeffrey Jackson, they're blaming Ruth Bader Ginsburg for overturning Roe v. Wade. Yeah, and actually Ruth Bader Ginsburg pretty much made a pretty strong argument against the legal precedent for it. Yes, indeed. Wow. Bill 457 had some vein surgery on his right leg yesterday. Hope all went well, sir. Pray for speedy recovery for you, my friend. Yes, indeed. All right. And JM Unleashed says those who see the writing on the wall are accumulating physical assets with tangible value for sure and prepping. That's right. They sure are. They definitely are. And by the way, once in a while I like to get a couple MREs, and they are hard to come by. Hard to come by, and have gone up over 100, about 50% in cost, anecdotally, from my source. Crazy. Had a leaky valve. All right, well, I'm glad it went well. James Smith is here, retired Sergeant Major, U.S. Marine Corps Semper Fidelis. Hey, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. All right. Manchester Service Dispatch says, I'm in gold and silver for the long term. Keep going down so I can buy more. All right, there you go. That's the attitude to have. Yes, indeed. And the patriotic one says, the premiums have kept demand at a false low, in my opinion. If the premiums drop to $1.50 over spot tomorrow, how many suppliers would have inventory by Monday? The futures contracts would start to reflect that demand rather quickly. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I mean, because the physical bullion market is about not even 25% of total silver demand. So I don't know. Let's see here. All right. Rocky Superstar says, order some Peak freeze dried. Okay, I have to check that out. Thank you, Rocky. You have to look into that. Hard when they come out. Very good, Department Newsmatic. Yes, I've heard that too. Get the pepperoni pizza MRE. Yes, indeed. And Heather is here. I buy thongs to floss. There you go. Oh, yeah. Good to see Heather. She's here. What's going on? And I say, yo, 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 there's Heather. The lovely Heather. We love Heather. She is here. Yes, indeed. And Donovan Robbins says silver was slowly coming back up until the U.S. Mint alerts went out about silver proof sets being released today. Yes, indeed. I didn't get the silver proof sets. Yes, indeed. Very good. Silas Marner says, I get one per year. Maybe I should start getting more. So far, no milk spots in any of mine. Lucky, I guess. Well, some people said that they saw milk spots on this one. And it may have been the light, because I don't see any milk spots. I see some slight hazing to it, but nothing bad. I guess it could be. All right, B.R. Williams is here. Good to see you. Peak is an Amazon packet, feeds 2 people. Okay, that's a brand name. Okay. A packet feeds 2 people. I'll have to look into that. I kind of like freeze-dried stuff. Just pull it out and eat it. You know what I mean? I like that kind of thing. THS, it's getting harder to stack inflation. Just a couple of pieces now and then. And keep on rocking. Stocking one song, 1 ounce at a time. There you go. Yes, indeed. I'm lonely over here. No more scammers have called me. These sons of biscuits. You know, I might try to call this other guy back. I don't know. Let me see if this will work. Let me try it. Sounds like a problem indeed. It sounds like the problem. And I want to get the innovation proof set, Bill. I've not got that one yet.
Gene's speaking.
Who is this? I'm sorry.
Gene?
Gene. Hello, Gene. I think we got off on the wrong foot earlier. This is Charles.
Hey, Charles.
Yes. About the loan for the business?
Yeah.
Because what happened there? I'm curious. I'm frustrated. I'm confused about what happened there. What did I say to offend you? I don't want to offend anybody that I talk with regards to business or finance or anything in life. You know, you have to, in this life, you've got to learn to please everybody and not to say anything that offends anybody. So, for instance, Gene, I'm going to be very respectful to you. What are your
Charles, let me ask you this.
What are your pronouns? What are your pronouns, Gene? What are your pronouns?
Are you currently looking for additional working capital?
Yes, but what are your pronouns first, so that I can properly address you, Gene?
No, you're properly addressing me right now. So, how much are you looking for?
I'm looking for $120,000. I earn $98,000 a month.
Okay. What type of business do you have?
And I slurp 2 cups of coffee a day. It's half caffeinated. It is Black Silk Folgers Black Silk coffee. It's good stuff. It's just delightful.
When do you need the money by?
I could use the money within a week, but back to this coffee. This is just fantastic slurpable coffee that I'm drinking here, Gene. And it's a Black Silk Folgers. And what I do is I put a pinch of cinnamon in there. Not enough to cause my throat to get scratchy, but just enough.
So let's do this.
Yeah.
Send me the last 3 months of bank statements right now. I mean, you're calling me from
right.
The phone, right?
Yeah. I can have my girl fax them over to you, possibly, if that'll work. You have a
okay.
Yeah, and
I do have a fax number actually. So
yeah. Okay.
But email is a lot better.
Okay.
Because faxing, I'd have to scan it back into the computer and then put it into nice.
Oh, I can handle all that. I can handle all that for you. It's okay. I could do that.
So I'll text you my email.
Okay.
Don't worry about my application. Okay, just send me the last 3 months of bank statements. If you're really looking for 120,000, I'll make it happen.
Right.
So
yeah.
When I take a look at your bank statements,
right.
I'm personally going to analyze them and I'll give you a call back just to give you an idea of what to expect.
Sure. Right.
Based on my experience.
Did you, but back to this coffee I was talking about, because I also put like a 1/10 of a teaspoon of baking soda in it. You know why I do that?
Charles, I have to let you go.
Yes, but there's...
If you're a real guy,
right.
Send me the last 3 months of bank statements.
Okay.
And once I have you funded, we'll talk we'll talk how you make your coffee, how you drink your Pepsi, and all of that. I'll text you right now. Thank you, Charles.
But wait a second, don't you want to know what the money's going to be used for? It's not the coffee. It's not the coffee. Yeah, but it's not, the money's going to, it's silver tampons. I got to tell him about the silver tampons. If this is going to make it or break it, it's about the silver tampons. Come on, Gene. Come on, Gene. Don't be mean, Gene.
Please leave your message for 305.
Oh, come on. He texted me his email address. Oh, it's Gene with a J. It's Gene with a J. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let me call him one more time. I think he gave me the wrong email address. Frank Rizzo, that's right. It says Frank Rizzo. Gonna make Gene...
Yes, Charles.
Gene, yes. No, 2 things. You didn't hear about what the money's gonna be used for this loan. That's number 1. Number 2, I think you gave me the wrong email address. Because shouldn't it be Gene, like Gene Wilder? You know what I mean? Gene, G-E-N-E, not G-E-A-N, right?
No, you've got the right email.
But Gene is a woman's name. Gene is a woman's name, though. Gene, and you identify as a male, right? That's why I asked what your pronouns were. Do you identify as he, her?
There's no way on earth that you make $1,000.
But why do you say that? How
and
do you...
I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and I even called you back. So you know what? You just don't have any respect.
No. I have respect. I just don't you want to hear the... This is about tampons. This is about tampons. This is about silver infused tampons, Gene.
Everybody's a fucking piece of shit in this world. Well, listen, if you live your
silver.
life that way,
but what?
Too bad for you.
No.
Fucking drag me in.
This is silver infused tampons. I got to get that in there. He's got to know about silver infused tampons. He's got to know. He's got to... Come on, Gene. Yeah, Gene Longtime. Gene Simmons, that's right. Come on, Gene. He's got to give me a chance. He's got to give me a chance. He's not going to give me a chance.
Please leave your message for 3.
I know, I should have went Frank Rizzo on him. That's right. Every time I call any customer service. Well, Heather, this is a loan scammer. This guy does. This is a loan scammer. This isn't. He's triggered indeed. Gene is not happy with a Jean. He is not happy, or she's not happy. I don't know. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying. I made Gene Wilder, guys. Well, cool. Well, hey, we had a fun time here tonight. Actually got a skedaddle, rattle. But anyways, thank you guys. We'll be back here on Sunday night. We'll have some more fun. And who knows? We may even be back here tomorrow. You never know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, crazy times. But, let's see here. All right, fellas and ladies. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching. And I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice. And that is to keep your feet on the stars. And keep on slurping all the way to the coffee grounds. Take care.